What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Another beautiful, beautiful day. Touch some grass. It's a red day in the markets. It's the perfect day to get outside, put your portfolio away. Guys, if you're not buying today and you're not selling today, there's no point in even looking at your portfolio today, right? Why would you bother? Honestly. Um, if you're not making moves, just put it away. Go touch some grass or something, right? Spend some time with the kids. Play some World of Warcraft. Go to the gym. I don't know. Do something else, right? Um, no need to look at the portfolio if you're not doing anything with it. All you're doing is causing yourself major anxiety, worry, fear, or maybe you're loving it. Maybe you're DCAing and you're absolutely loving the blood in the streets. That is absolutely fantastic as well. But either way, guys, I'm DCAing today. I'm taking advantage of it. And if it's down tomorrow, which it probably will be, I'll be DCAing tomorrow as well. So I'm just going to keep taking advantage of it. I don't know why you wouldn't. Um, we've had weeks of positive price action. We've had one out of the last 10 weekly candles, including the one we're building right now. Only one of them has been red, and people are negative. It's beyond me, right? Recency bias, I suppose, emotional states of people. Guys, you really, really got to get a hold of your emotions. Some of the comments that I see, it just bewilders me. Like, all I can think about when I see some of these comments of negativity and toxic, because everything's not just straight up and to the right forever, all I can think about is like, man, like maybe crypto's not for you, right? That's all I can think about. Like when you get crazy like that, because here's the thing. Really quick, I got a couple of things that I want to talk about, but here's the point of what I'm saying here. If you're newer to crypto or you're emotional in crypto and you may think that you can control yourself, but if you're putting toxic comments and negative comments in live streams and in comment sections, whether it's on YouTube or X, you are not in control of your emotions. Okay? You're not. I know you think you are, but you're not, right? Because you'd probably look back a few months from now when everything's going parabolic and cringe at some of the comments that you're putting out there, right? If this is you, right? And then at the same time, you don't want to pay to join a community that's there to support you and help guide you through these times. You probably don't belong in crypto at this point because you're refusing to join a community that can help you and you can't control yourself. That's a combination for disaster in this space. And I know there's a lot of you out there that don't believe me, and the only way you're going to learn is to get wrecked, right? It's unfortunate, but that's the reality of crypto. That's why so many people get wrecked. Everyone thinks they have themselves under control and they know what's going on and they've got it all figured out. And then they get wrecked and they think it's a scam. In reality, it's just that you don't have the experience, knowledge, and emotional and mental fortitude to control yourself and to make the right decisions. And you refuse to seek the proper help, guidance, and mentorship to succeed, right? So you paint yourself into a lose-lose situation and then you call it a scam. I don't know what to tell you, right? And we have a massive community, thousands of people who have gone from getting wrecked constantly to succeeding and making money, and they're happy as a pig in mud. So, two subjects I kind of wanted to talk about here, guys. The first one, you only have about 5.5 months left. You got about 150 days left, guys. Right till that's it. We're done. We're leaving this. We're leaving the market. Right, if you're smart. Anyway, I know some of you will fall for the super cycle theory and you'll end up getting stuck here for 4 more years, just like people did in 2021. You'll fall for the content creators telling you super cycle, and that's fine. I mean, there's got to be someone that falls for it, I suppose, right? Not our community, though, but, some people will. Some people will. It's unfortunate, but you've got about 150 days left. You'll have even less than that to make sure that your bags are packed and ready to go, right? I would say you got tops probably month and a half, 2 months. You probably shouldn't really be DCAing anymore because prices should probably at that point be too high to be DCAing still, unless you're saving dry powder on the side for corrections along the way, because there will be corrections along the way. But even in those corrections, prices will be significantly higher than they are today, right? So you don't really have a whole lot of time left here, guys, right? To make your final decisions, make sure your bags are packed, take advantage of any kind of dip you can get your hands on, because I promise you, when this market goes full send, and it is going to go full send soon, we've been showing every metric under the sun. We've been looking at the total 2, we've been looking at the Russell, we've been looking at the Dixie, we've been looking at Bitcoin dominance, we've been looking at Ethereum, we've been looking at the history of what happened in the other cycles, guys. We're getting ready to go full send here, right? We are. And you're going to look back in a few months and go, oh, I wish I had more time. I wish I had bought a bigger bag of this, that, or the other thing, right? So make sure you're positioned. Not financial advice. You got to do what you got to do. But personally, I would say make sure you're positioned before it's too late, because the clock is ticking on you here, right? And pretty soon, you're going to run out of time. Then you're going to be waiting to accumulate probably till Q3, Q4 of next year when we bottom out in a bear market, right? Which is where I'm going to segue into the next topic, and that is the end of the 4-year cycle. Is the 4-year cycle dead? We're going to talk about it, guys, but first, a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. They got a 2-for-1 deal going on right now on the biometric wallet, or you can get the card wallet. Use our link down below and get yourself an absolutely phenomenal deal, guys. Keep your crypto safe. Keep it off of exchanges, not your keys, not your coins. Okay. So the 4-year cycle, is the 4-year cycle dead? I've been getting asked this question so much lately, right? Oh, what do you think about the ISO coins not going into a bear market? What do you think about there not being a 4-year cycle anymore? It's broken this time. So I'm talking about it because I get asked about it all the time. Number one, all the things that are being said about the 4-year cycle being dead and it broken and all that stuff, the exact same things were being said in 2020, 2021. The exact same things. And everyone who believed that the 4-year cycle was broken, that the 4-year cycle was dead, and that there was not going to be a bear market, they all got wrecked. They all are either still holding their bags from 4 years ago, or they sold at a loss, right? Here's the thing, guys. Nothing is fun about riding your portfolio to parabolic levels only to ride it all the way back down to the bottom of a bear market and go, round trip it like that. That is an awful feeling. To see your portfolio go to, let's say, 7 figures, only to drop back down to 5 figures. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. All because you thought you knew better, right? Is it worth it? Is your ego worth it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I care more about leaving this market successfully than I care about being right about something that's never happened before. And that is the breaking of the 4-year cycle, right? It just doesn't mean anything why would you give up life change? If you make 7 figures, if you make more money than you've ever had in your life in this cycle before the end of this year, why why would you risk that? Because you think you want to gamble on something that's never happened before, and that is the breaking of the 4-year cycle. Guys, the entire world shut down. Every economy on the face of this planet shut down for 2 years because of what? And that did not stop the 4-year cycle. You think some tariffs, which, by the way, the exact same thing with tariffs happened in 2017, I would add, and we still had the 4-year cycle. It didn't break the 4-year cycle then. I'm sorry, I don't think that spot Bitcoin ETFs are as impactful as the entire world's economy shutting down for 2 years. It's just not. It's different scales, right? So if that's the argument, that spot Bitcoin ETFs are going to stop the 4-year cycle, a lot of Bitcoin maxis out there are using this, and they're trying to convince people that ETF holders are not going to take profits. Institutions are not going to take profits. They're not going to sell, right? So Bitcoin's not going to go back into a bear market. There's a couple of things that they're not telling you though. Okay, number one, institutions. Okay, so what do you think's going to happen to Strategy's stock when Bitcoin crashes down into a bear market? Strategy stock is going to start to plummet, just like it's been going up with the purchases and the increase in value of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin crashes 60 to 70% in a bear market, what do you think is going to happen to the institutions who are accumulating this Bitcoin and putting it on their balance sheets? The stock's going to crash. What do you think that the shareholders are going to say? Sell it, right? Like, these Bitcoin maxis don't tell you this stuff, right? So a lot of Bitcoin is, in fact, in my opinion, going to get sold off as a result of this, right? And on top of that, guys, these ETF holders, the only ETF holders, in my opinion, that are probably going to hold are pension funds. Outside of that, all of these other people, these multimillionaires, didn't become multimillionaires because they're stupid, because they're going to be, hey, I'm going to go buy a spot Bitcoin ETF and be exit liquidity for retail investors. That's how I became a multimillionaire. Come on, guys. Come on, right? So I don't see a world where everyone who holds a spot, or the majority of people who hold spot Bitcoin ETFs, are simply not going to sell because reasons, right? I don't believe it. When stocks start to crash on these companies because they're holding all this Bitcoin on their balance sheets, because the price of Bitcoin is collapsing through a bear market, I think it could cause us to have a worse bear market than we're anticipating instead of a better one, right? I'm leaning the opposite way with this. So, I mean, I don't know. I could be entirely wrong, guys, but, you know, 2 plus 2 is not equaling 5 to me here. So yeah. But in saying that, guys, back to the 4-year cycle. Do I think that my other question with this is, why would you want it to? Why would you want it to, right? So, quick segue, sorry, before I get into that, is that these institutions and hedge funds and whales, this 1% who are accumulating Bitcoin and crypto, do you think for 1 second they want the 4-year cycle to end? Why would they want the 4-year cycle to end? They have the ability, especially in a bear market with low volume in the markets, low liquidity, they have the ability to manipulate these markets with ease, and they're not constrained to the same rules right now as TradFi, stock market stuff, right? So they're milking retail on a regular basis for billions of dollars by manipulating these markets. Why on God's green earth would they want the volatility in crypto to end? Do you think they're going to try to help end volatility in crypto when they're like kids in a candy store when it comes to this 4 years? Like, they're making money hand over fist manipulating retail investors. Are you kidding me? You think they're going to want that to end? If anything, they would fight for that to continue for as long as humanly possible, right? For one. So anyway, back to the why would you want the 4-year cycle to end? Think about this for a second. I don't understand this argument. I get people get upset with me and say, well, the ISO 200 coins are going to no longer go into a bear market. Just as an example, we'll use those. Why would you want them to not go into a bear market? That means that you're not making money on them anymore. That means that the volatility's gone. Do you think for 1 second that without the volatility to the downside in crypto, that there's magically still going to be life-changing volatility to the upside? You got to take the crookeds with the straights, guys. If there's no volatility to the downside, there's no volatility to the upside. It's that simple. Why would you want I don't want the 4-year cycle to end. I don't want the volatility to dissipate and go away, because I've been making money for multiple cycles doing this, rinse and repeating. Why would you want that to end? I don't understand the logic behind that at all, right? I don't know. Maybe, I mean, feel free to mention it. Let me know in the comment section. Um, I know that there is an argument from some people who think that like XRP is going to go to $10,000 a coin because of it or something. But I mean, really, I'm not even going to address that. I have been holding XRP for over 7 years. XRP is not going to $10,000 a coin, guys. That's clickbait stuff that people use to make you watch your videos, and they make, you know, they make money off of it. So it's not like, so there's that argument, but I'm not even going to dignify that kind of an argument with a response outside of this, because I mean, you're just being ridiculous if you think that, right? If you're going to argue with me about that. But outside of that, guys, maybe there's an argument I'm not seeing that it's a good thing that the 4-year cycle ends. Let me know in the comment section. I'm dying to know. And like, don't feel bad. I could be wrong. And I'm fine with being wrong. If someone disagrees with me, as long as they're respectful in the comment section, you're more than welcome to disagree with me, and I will respect your response. Absolutely. You won't get blocked here. You won't get, your comment won't get deleted as long as you're respectful. So if you have something in your mind that you figure, well, this is going to be a positive thing for the 4-year cycle ending, please, by all means, let me know. I will definitely, out of respect, consider your rebuttal. But outside of that, guys, I don't want the 4-year cycle to end. I don't know why anybody would, to be honest with you. Especially newer people to crypto. You want multiple cycles of volatility so that you can make millions of dollars, right? So, but yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And listen, if you are emotional, if you have trouble navigating this space, guys, or you're new to crypto, listen, we have a mentorship program over on the Patreon. You can jump over there. You can book yourself into our mentorship coaching calls. They're absolutely free as a Patreon member. You can get in there. You can learn everything you need to know about portfolio structure, exit strategies, how to take profits, when not to take profits, how to identify studs from duds when it comes to these projects, how to identify liquidity in the markets for your exits, technical analysis training, tokenomics, how to do research properly, how to utilize key websites as tools, how to do research, how to vet teams, hot wallets, cold wallets, gas fees, everything you need to understand about crypto. And again, how to structure your portfolio properly. We will help you with that over on the Patreon, guys. Join our mentorship coaching calls. And also, we just dropped another video with our top picks this week over on the Patreon. Check them out, guys. We are updating our program, and we're going to be doing top picks for the week videos for micro cap gems over on the Patreon every week from now on. So get over there, check it out for yourselves, guys. We've made some monster picks: XCN, Zbic, Miria, Nadix, so many others. A long time ago, we picked Pith, Ondo, Caspa, all these new projects that come along, guys. And we just dropped 3 more. So get over there, check these gems out. These are the ones that pump 3, 4, 5, 600%, guys. And those are the ones you want to get into. Those are the ones you're asking about later if it's a good time to buy in. Why wait? Get in on them early, guys. That's where the real gains are made. So check it out for yourselves. The link is down below, guys. We're also live on the Patreon every single day as well. We got thousands of people over in the chat. We got 8 different chat rooms over there. Everyone's always chatting. Most people told me they end up spending most of their day in the chat rooms over there because you're getting answers, you're getting educated, you're getting, you're helping people. People are helping you. The chat's always buzzing. Everyone's laughing, having a good time. So definitely join the community as well, guys. It's a very good perk. And yeah, lots of many other perks over there. So check it out for yourselves. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.